Hello, Asta.
Hello, even.
What do you think characterizes your generation?
I think our generation is characterized by the way we're social on the social media, for example, that we have a lot of online friends and a lot of things that we do are online and on a computer and on a phone and on a tablet and etc. Yeah, and I think that even though that we are called very antisocial and whatnot, then I think that we're really social as well in the physical world and on the virtual world. And yeah,
Okay.
question two.
What do you think makes your generation different from the previous
I think
ones?
I don't think that there's a huge difference between our generation and our parents and our grandparents' generation. I think that our parents and grandparents were like rebellious and they rebelled and they took over Christiania and they smoked a lot of weed and talked a lot of peace. Um, but I think that we're like rebellious again in our own way and I don't think that there's like a huge difference because I see that young people like myself like standing up to I don't know, like the government and our own parents and our own norms and our own society, but in a different way. And I think that the youth today is very like split between what is going
Not
on
straight boys.
here. Not straight boys.
Breakfast.
No, I think that the youth today is very split, like between like to name it like the liberals and the socialists. Like I'm very into politics myself, and I just feel like the youth is very like you're either very blue and right winged or you're like red and left winged and like you're like yeah a bit welfare and we need to be nice, and then they over here and they're like, oh no, we need to be individuals and so on and so on. So I think that we're like a split group, but we're still like I don't know. I don't know.
New question.
Yes, please.
What does growing up mean to you and your friends?
Growing up to me, I don't know what it means to my friends, but to me it means getting more responsibility, being treated with respect because of this age fascism that's going on in our society where we treat like kids as stupid people. So when you grow up you get treated more like with respect than as an adult and so on. Which is nice.
What's most important?
Um, what's the most important? The most important is I don't know, to sound like a cliche, like friends. Food, you know.
Okay. Which biggest challenges as a generation?
Our biggest challenge, I would say, is I want to say the climate. The climate changes because we don't know. Because I think that we're the first generation to feel the climate changes, and we're the last one to do something about it. So I think that it is our responsibility to do something right now to make sustainable energy and make and eat green foods, økologisk. So I think that is, but that's also a challenge as like, it's like our challenge as a society as well. But I think that it is our responsibility to fix it and to do something about it. So that's what I think, and I think technology is also a huge challenge for us today, as well. So the climate and technology, capitalism, it's also a problem we need to end.
What are your biggest fears?
My biggest fears are not being able to put my kids in school because the government has fucked up our welfare system, and if you have to pay for everything, that the blue government has gotten too much power, that capitalism has taken over, that we won't get the revolution through. I don't know. It's my biggest
Okay.
fears.
What's the best thing about growing up today?
The best thing about growing up today is the opportunities. Like the opportunity for education that they're slowly taking away from us, the opportunity to get medical health, the opportunity to be and do whatever I want. Don't stop it. Ivan. Don't. Yeah. 5 seconds. Okay. And that's that?
Yeah.
Namaste.